Yes, I have been crying. No, I'm not going to cry on the internet today. Not today. Not going to get me today. But when I read this comment, I was like, yes, I could not agree more. I have been wanting to talk about this. When I talk about these things, I'm talking about them because I believe they cause harm. I know that people on the internet, random strangers, don't know my heart. This is the world that I come from. Like, I'm not trying to hold Christians in judgment. I'm trying to share a different perspective. One thing that Christians from the communities that I come from have a hard time admitting is that they do live very insular lives. I know this because I was a part of it. This was my life. I'm not shaming it. I understand it. In the towns that we lived in the Southeast for 30 years, there are churches everywhere. It's common for people to be born like within a certain denomination and only ever attend church in that denomination, including like private schools and colleges. But even that aside, like people who are willing to explore other denominations and visit other churches, they can church hop endlessly because of the sheer amount of churches available to a person in this area. So where do they typically end up? In a church that aligns with their interpretation of whatever they think true Christian doctrine is, which will come with some level of like-mindedness. And there's always going to be exceptions to the rule. But I'm telling you that from my experience, where I come from, Christian communities rarely establish deep communal relationships with people outside of the church. So in regards to this comment, like when I tell you that there is no gossip and no judgment and no fear mongering like that of the church, I really mean it. And it's really hard to see when you're inside of it and when it's all that you've ever known. I have been a part of it. I have participated in it. I am now on the receiving end of it. Like we've gone full circle. The heart of what I'm trying to say is that you can't honestly tell me that hanging out almost exclusively with other Christians who agree with you theologically is giving you a diverse enough experience in life to be able to claim that non-believers are lacking in love. You can't tell me that you're anti-gay, anti-trans, or scared of gay people, scared of trans people when you've literally never had an open-hearted conversation or a real friendship with one that doesn't center around the prospect of like conversion or something. You can't say that you're living a life that exposes you to other perspectives and viewpoints in real life when the only time you're really hanging out with non-Christians is in ministry settings where your goal is to convert them. You can't claim that non-believers don't know how to love the way that Christians do when you aren't in meaningful community with them to know this for yourself. A life that exists mostly in the context of church life with church friends doing church activities isn't getting us anywhere, nor was the church meant to be an exclusive club that dominates your life in this way. We need to be exposed to each other in real life, not just ideas of each other, if we want to make real change. But so much of this involves true acceptance and true accountability for the lives that we've created and the lives that we are upholding.